Hello everyone, friends. Today I will tell you about the film 2016 year called The Bad Party. The near future. All people objectionable to society are evicted from a civilized city in the Texas desert. Such people are considered defective because of a bad batch. The girls get a tattoo with a serial number behind their ear, after which they provide a minimum supply of food and drive them over a high fence into the desert, where the same outcasts as her live. Arlene goes to the city, which is called Solace, but tired of walking under the scorching sun, get into a broken car to rest. Noticing the mirror that a couple of strangers are approaching her on a golf cart, Arlene rushes to run, but they catch up with her. Waking up to the hit of Ace of Base, the girl finds herself tied up. Noticing that Arlene has woken up, she is given a tranquilizer injection, after which her arm and leg are cut off. The girl was captured by a cannibal pumped with steroids, and if you don't escape from this place, then nothing will remain of her. To escape, Arlene smears herself with her own feces. Seeing her in this form, the woman removes the chains, then drags the girl to another place to wash. While she is collecting water, Arlene notices a rebar nearby, hiding it in the sand. After waiting for the woman to turn her back to her, Orlin strikes, and when she falls, hits several more times with the rebar. Crawling through this dump, the girl finds a skate on which she manages to leave this cannibal settlement. But Orlene can't get far. The hermit finds the girl. He loads Orlene on a wheelchair and brings her to Solace, the city where the girl was going. 5 months later, Arlene has already settled in the city and got a prosthetic leg. At the same time, in Bridge, the settlement of the cannibal tribe, its leader, nicknamed the Man from Miami, paints a portrait of his daughter Honey. Approaching the canvas, the girl completes it with the final touches. A man from Miami goes outside and goes to one of the captives. She begs not to mock her and just let her go. The guy wrings the captive's neck, then cuts up the carcass. The roommate of a guy named Maria says that she is already sick of human meat, which a man from Miami feeds his entire family and tribe. Taking the girl with her, Maria leaves in the morning in search of everything that can be useful in the household. At the same moment, taking a revolver with him, Solace leaves Orlene. Maria and Honey arrive at the dump. Noticing a large mirror, Maria reaches for it, but slipping, falls and injures her leg. Walking through the desert and shooting crows, Arlene notices the golf cart that Maria and Honey arrived in. Noticing where the girl ran, taking a canister of water out of the car, Arlene goes after her. The girl discovers an injured woman, next to whom is a little girl. Arlene doesn't know that Maria is from a cannibal tribe, so she asks where they are from. They do not want to answer and evade the answer, after which Arlene realizes that these two are from Bridge, a settlement of lovers of feasting on human legs. Maria says that everyone survives as best they can, so they have to lead an unusual lifestyle. Trying to get leniency from Orlene, Maria says that she is also from a bad party, like the girl, begging her to let go. While in Bridge, Arlene also begged for mercy, but no one listened to her. Pointing the revolver at Maria, the girl makes a shot. Honey sits down next to the woman's body, trying to wake her up. Taking the girl with her, Arlene returns to the consolation that the hermit sees through binoculars. Arriving in town, Arlene buys a rabbit for Honey, which she really liked. At the same time, a man from Miami, whom I will continue to call Jason, worried that Maria and Honey are gone for a long time, goes to the landfill after finding the body of his roommate there. Here, at the dump, Jason notices the hermit. Taking out a notebook with a drawing of Honey, Jason tries to find out from the old man if he has seen the girl. The hermit is mute, so taking the notebook from the guy, gestures to make it clear that Jason should draw a portrait of the old man. Realizing that nothing else can be achieved from him, Jason begins to draw. After seeing his portrait, the hermit writes on a notebook to find solace. In the evening there is a disco in the city. A local preacher, whom everyone calls a dream, speaks on the square. Psychotropic substances are distributed to all residents as communion. Meanwhile, Honey lets go of the rabbit, which runs away somewhere. Following the animal, the girl meets a dream and his pregnant girlfriend who caught a rabbit. Taking Honey with him, the dream takes the girl to his home. At this moment, the inner voice of Arlene, who is high, convinces the girl to leave this place. She goes to the desert, where Jason finds her. When Arlene wakes up in the morning, she discovers that Jason has removed her prosthesis. Without him, she would never get to comfort. Approaching, Jason shows Honey's portrait, asking if Arlene has seen the girl. The girl is lying, saying that she has not seen Honey. Jason knows that the girl is in comfort, so he will take Arlene back to the city. She will come in and find Honey, and then bring her to Jason. If the girl doesn't find the girl, Jason promises to end her. They are heading to Solace when a bully appears in their path. Putting a can of gasoline in front of Jason, the big man offers to exchange it for the remaining leg of Arlene. Removing the chain from his neck, the bully asks to solve everything peacefully, or he can take everything at all, but in a bad way. Going to the canister, Jason takes it, and the big guy grabs Arlene. Moving a few meters away, Jason pulls out a knife, which with a well-aimed throw plunges into the foot of the bully. Taking a cleaver, Jason deals with the big guy. After cutting off his hand, Jason gets on the scooter and orders Arlene to hurry up. Stopping for the night, the girl asks Jason about how he got here. According to the guy, he is an illegal immigrant. For this he was recognized as an outcast of society and exiled to the desert. After learning that Jason was a tattoo artist before his arrest, Arlene begins to show her tattoos, also showing the serial number, typed during the arrest, behind her ear. The girl asks Jason to show what number he has. Taking advantage of the fact that the guy lost his vigilance, Arlene snatches a knife from him. Jason approaches her and at that moment a shot sounds. A stranger appears with a gun, who takes Arlene with him and brings the girl to comfort. In the morning, Arlene leaves the city and goes to the place where Jason was wounded yesterday, but finds only his notebook with drawings there. At this time, the hermit notices a flock of ravens circling over one place. Arriving there, the old man discovers Jason. The guy is still alive, but is unconscious. After catching a crow and cooking dinner from it, the hermit shares food with the awakened Jason. Arlene copies Honey's portrait from Jason's notebook and tries to find the girl, but her search is unsuccessful. The concubines of dreams pass by Arlene, one of whom leads Honey next to her. Meanwhile, in the desert, a hermit brings Jason to his scooter. In consolation, at the same moment, Arlene comes to the dream house for the girl. In a conversation with her, the dream will take credit for the fact that he cleans this city of dirt, and people don't even think about it. But he sees that the girl does not like this place, so the man asks what the girl dreams about. Pointing to his pregnant concubines, Arlene says that she wants the same dream inside herself as his girls. Arlene is brought into the bedroom. Taking a gun out of the prosthesis, she takes one of the concubines hostage, demanding to give her Honey. After taking the girl, Arlene and the hostage leave the city. After leaving the gate, the girl releases the concubine of dreams, after which she leaves with Honey. In the desert, the girl meets Jason, who is traveling in the direction of consolation. Seeing her father, the girl rushes into his arms. After taking the rabbit, the father and daughter head to the scooter. Arlene stops them, offers Jason to stay with her. The guy advises the girl to return to Solace, but she does not want to go there. She likes it here. Looking around the desert, Jason does not understand what exactly Arlene likes here. The girl takes Jason's hand. At this moment, Honey begins to act up, because in the house of dreams she was fed spaghetti and now she wants them again. Taking the rabbit from the girl, Jason slaughters it and prepares a great dinner of rabbit meat. This is the end of the movie. Thanks for watching and see you on the channel.